New York. What can I say except that I love it? Growing up in the South, I was shown a very specific version of this place on television and film. But to my great surprise, after living here for over a decade, I've discovered that there is so much more. My name is Alicia, and I'm on a quest to show you a totally different side of New York and some hidden gems. So come on and get away with me, even if it's just for a day. Welcome to Portland. No, not that Portland. Portland, Maine. Yes, a lot of people don't know about this cute little seaside town, but I discovered this place way back in 2005 when I did a bra tour. Another time, folks. Anyway, I got invited to do my very first press tour, and I could not believe I had a chance to go back. So y'all, pay attention, because you know you can come right behind me and do exactly what I did. Let's go, y'all. Guys, this hotel is so cute. Wait, no, that's not real fire. Is it real? I don't know, but I'm not about to reach over and find out. Hey guys, so I'm here at Canopy Hotel in beautiful downtown Portland, Maine, and I'm gonna go in here and show you my room. This hotel is brand new, and it's really nice, and it smells so good. It's like lemons and some other type of aromatherapy smell. You gotta come visit. I'm coming back, just so y'all know. Okay, y'all, so here's my room, 531. Very pretty. Wow. Nice. Oh, wow, look at that. Of course, the bathroom is nice. Very modern. Oh, looky. Oh, how I wish Big Mama could be here to see this. Welcome, Alicia. Hey, girl, hey. This is so nice. Wow, y'all, look at this room. You know what? You can get some good decorating tips from this hotel. I like. I'm coming back. Yeah.
Portland, so we're really excited about those. We thank all of you who participated and were our stars. We're really excited. We are going to show one because they're storytelling videos, so they're like 3 minutes. So we'll just show
But they
one.
can see them in the future on your website, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then we're excited to have some folks here from out of town. We can probably have you guys introduce yourselves in a second. But they're here, they're influencers, they're taking a look at our community and what we have to offer, and we're excited to host you guys here.
Hi, I'm Daniel Mentor. I'm an artist living here in Portland, Maine. I am the co-founder of Indigo Arts Alliance, co-founder with my wife, Marcia Mentor. I've been an artist here in Portland, Maine for almost 20 years. And one of the things that attracted me to the town of Portland was the potential in the arts community. I felt that it was small, but intense and powerful.
Hi, welcome to Creative Portland. I'm Dinah Minot, and I am the Executive Director of the city's arts agency. And tonight is First Friday Art Walk. So we have a lot of excitement. We're getting ready to go out to a self-guided tour, lots of wonderful new exhibits, buskers, musicians, galleries, you name it.
Of awesome artistic bus shelters, and we're doing 4 more with a grant from the NEA, which is really cool. And Titi is one of the next artists.
Wow, it seems like the art scene in Portland is really intimate, which is what I like. So I'm going to pause here for a minute and let you guys watch this clip on just how special their art scene is.
Artists help us to see and understand the space around us, what's happening in our culture and our history, but also they interpret the landscape in all kinds of unique ways.
Portland is changeable, like if that makes sense. It's in this form of transformation.
It's a manageable, individually manageable city.
It's on a constant, like, what can we do better?
You can make something new.
It's beautiful, it's on the water, it's walkable. There's a lot of small businesses that are very unique.
A friend of mine wanted the slogan for Portland to be, keep Portland salty. And we are. We're a salty creative group.
From the very beginning, I felt like Portland had lots of potential. Everyone was interested in growing the creative community.
I'm very impressed with the dynamic group of artists that we have, and it also helps. That way we are not all doing the same thing.
It's so welcoming. People's personalities, the characters here are just like amazing. There's so much to do. It's up and coming.
There's a certain ruggedness here, but everybody cares about the aesthetics that pull things together. There's a practicality and a beauty and I think approachability to everything.
There's also just a quality of the light in Maine too. I think there's something really special about the light here.
Look at that, that's like the God light. That's what that is. That's why artists come here.
Art is not a development project. You support it and nourish it and it grows.
It's magic. It infuses a community with magic, and it's a hard thing to pin down, but it is. It just is.
Y'all, look at these pancakes. This is insane. I don't even think they have them this big in Alabama. Ooh, my goodness. I know I'm about to tear it up. Oh, yes. And look at all this French toast she got.
I thought it was going to be like 2 pieces.
Say hi, everybody. Visit Portland, guys. So our next stop is the African American history behind the beginnings of Portland, Maine. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be just as intrigued by the info you hear as I was.
Thanks for coming today, folks. My name's Dugan. I'm your tour guide. My company's called Portland by the Foot, brand new this year. And this is the Black History Tour of Portland. We also have what's called a Hidden Histories Tour of Portland and a Women's History Tour. This one's going to go through the Old Port, touch on the waterfront, go into the East End at Munjoy Hill. And we're starting here at the First Parish Church, which is the oldest religious organization in the city. So this woman was in the town square of Sheffield, Massachusetts in 1780, when the brand new state of Massachusetts Bay, as it was first called, declared itself independent from England and adopted a new state constitution, which said in part, and it was read aloud, "All men are born free and equal." This woman's quoted as saying, "I'm no idiot. I hear those words and I don't think they're compatible with my condition in life." So she brought it up in a court of law, brand new Massachusetts state court system, made it all the way to the state Supreme Court, who agreed with her that the Constitution of the state of Massachusetts was incompatible with slavery. You are now free. Most people who got into the legal profession did so not by going to law school, but reading law, meaning they're in somebody else's law office studying with them. This guy came here in 1844 to do just that, and when he joined the local bar association, he became America's first black lawyer, Macon Balling Allen. Now he then pretty quickly realized that the mostly white population of Portland was not that interested in hiring a black lawyer, and the black population in Portland was so small they couldn't really support his law office, his profession. So he moved to Worcester, Massachusetts, which had a larger black population, and he had a successful career there also getting appointed as a Justice of the Peace. If we only had one landmark on this entire tour, it would have to be the Abyssinian Meeting House. This is Maine's oldest black church. It is the country's third oldest black church. Reuben Ruby, he's coming up again, bought this land in 1828 for 150 bucks. 3 years later, we had this church building finally built. Remember when we were at the first parish and I was talking about the segregated seating? As early as 1826, Reuben Ruby and a handful of other black men in Portland wrote a letter to the editor of the Maine newspaper, the primary newspaper in Portland, complaining about this segregation in churches. And they said, I guess we'll just have to start our own. So they started this as a congregational church, which was the center of Portland's black community, geographically, socially, politically, in so many different ways.
And now we head to lunch at one of the most popular and best seafood restaurants in Portland, DeMillo's on the Water. And you better believe that I'm ordering a big old juicy lobster. The floating restaurant. Okay guys, so this nice gentleman came out to the table to welcome us, and turns out he's one of the co-owners. Tell us who you are and what you do.
My name's Steve DeMillo Jr. I'm a third generation family member here at the floating restaurant, DeMillo's on the Water. I'm actually the event manager here. I handle all the private parties, and yeah, it's great to have you here. Yeah.
Okay, so how did your family get started with all of this?
So this facility's been here since December of '82. My grandfather, Tony DeMillo, started the restaurant business across the street back in the '70s. He had a place and bought this property as a parking lot across the street for his dining guests. Eventually had plans to build on the wharf here a new facility, and had concerns about losing parking spaces, so long story short, he ended up finding a old retired car ferry, decided to convert it into a restaurant so we would have all the extra parking in the parking lot, and kind of the rest is history. We're a floating restaurant, and kind of it's unique to Portland and the East Coast. I mean, there's not many places that you can go have a lobster roll on a boat. So.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I was gonna get lobster for dinner tonight. She said no. If you're gonna have lobster, have it here.
You gotta do it.
All right, awesome. Cool. Thank you so much.
Of course. Great to have you.
The last time I had mussels was for my birthday in Paris in 2017. That's a long time. So I'm ready to dig into these things. I'm at DeMillo's in Portland, Maine.
I'm trying this for the first time. I'm gonna see how it's going.
Trying to mussel. Okay.
So how do you eat it?
Just pull it up.
Pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up and just eat it.
Okay.
Okay. What you? That's okay. It's gonna get messy. What do you think?
Good.
Right?
Yeah. More like shrimp.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Something I've never heard of. I want to know. Really, I want a blue moon. I just want it standard, regular, like not trashy, but also not like weird, eclectic.
DeMillo's was delicious, and now it's time to walk off lunch at the next stop, a tour of the Portland, Maine Arts District guided by Mary Ann Lindman of First Friday Art Walk. You'll see her a little bit later in this segment as well.
And so we needed to make sure that we don't forget the face of the people who actually believed in this neighborhood and built it. Moon is an extraordinary, she is an amazing young activist here in Maine. She's from South Sudan. It's been so exciting to see her. I told her the other night, she was a moderator at an event, and I said, I've seen you grow from a young woman who was angry, activist, really had an amazing voice. I've seen you grow into this mature, articulate, powerful, she's a poet. And she's amazing, so I'll have to make sure you get Moon's name. This is, I think, probably one of the best murals in the city that we were really privileged to be approached about. The University of Southern Maine had a visiting artist from Senegal And at the time, they didn't realize how much wall space we had. And so Musana was told that she had a little piece of wall and it would be put on a piece of plywood so it could be removed. Well, thankfully, when she arrived and she realized we were really open to what's your vision, she said, oh, I've got this idea. So she went to all the dumps in town, found lots of found art, and then there are tables out. This is a community piece. We had tables out here for weeks. Anyone in the community could come and create a tile. And this is actually Ryan Adams also, very different style for him obviously, but we decided to do the AIDS ribbon and actually show a happy community what it would look like if AIDS were eradicated. This is Alain Jean-Claude Nehimana. He was an asylum seeker from Burundi and had started one of the most amazing visionary organizations here in town called the Greater Portland Immigrant Welcome Center. And in fact, the center is about to celebrate 5 years. But we wanted to make sure, again, here we honor someone who saw the world differently here in Maine, represented his community and other communities extremely well, and unfortunately died in the very early stages of COVID, not from COVID, but re-traumatization of isolation. A lot of the asylum seekers shared that they felt in being in isolation, they felt in hiding, and the only other time they'd had that experience was when they were trying to not be killed.
Okay, y'all, so we're at another spot on the Visit Portland press tour. Now this place is called what? 3 of Strong. It is a place where we're going to do a rum tasting. I don't drink, but I swear this time I'm going to try. And Anaya, come on in here, girl.
Am I going to taste your rum for you?
Yeah, can you taste my rum for me and tell me how it tastes?
I sure will.
Y'all, okay, see, this is why people laugh at me, but this is why I like to come to places like this. Because it's so cute. Look at this. It's so light and airy in here. And I'm sure they have food too, so, you know, I can get a little something to eat while my friends drink. You know, win-win.
Sugarcane-based gin as well. Wow. If you're more of a gin fan, we got mocktails, we've got snacks, we've got poptails for our four-legged friends, but I assume no one brought any of those with them today.
Wait, what? Say that again.
So we do pet-friendly mocktails called Poptails. They're free every Sunday for Yappy Hour, which is when we also
Yappy Hour! Oh, for the dog.
Happy Hour. It's $1 off our draft cocktails for the humans, and then free Poptails for the pups.
Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. So this nice lady, what's your name again?
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. What's your nickname?
Oh, Mish. I'm also Mish Party.
Mish Party.
Yes.
She's gonna make me a mocktail mojito.
Yeah, a na-hito, like a na-hito.
Oh,
na-hito.
All right, so let's let her do her thing.
Yeah, let's go. Ready to go?
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers.
It's good, y'all. See? I can be right here with y'all. I like this.
So it ended up being this really amazing community of locals who just said, we're going to bring this downtown back. And it just, for us, our first day, it was the 2 of us and a part-timer. We were not roasting when we first started, but we just felt that people could enjoy great coffee, and we had this vision. And our first day, Bob Dylan had decided to begin touring again, and tickets went for sale across the street. And so we had projected 25 customers, and we had 250 people come in their first day. So we don't remember the first day. We put memory books out for customers at our 5-year anniversary, and people remembered the first day and wrote about it. It was so great. It was so great.
So we buy from, I can't even keep track of how many different people that we buy coffee from. But last time I counted, it was about 16 different countries that we bring our coffee from. So everywhere that you see here is a bag, and one of the interesting things about the bag, and we talk about art, is the art itself on the bags. So you can see that each bag has a different look, different pictures, different idea of what's really going on, and they each tell a story. These are coffee beans before they've been roasted. So they're this hard green, and if you take
These haven't been roasted
Correct. They're very hard, like they'll break your teeth if you try to bite them. But get the smell, it's like grassy and green and vibrant.
It's grassy.
And it's very little of it's that fruit notes that is sometimes in coffee, or any of that chocolate note. So what we do is we have the coffee waiting here at the exact right moment. So it hits, let's say 420, 415, drop the coffee in, and then it falls into this chamber. The roaster will be able to see visually the coffee right here, as well as pulling samples. And a lot of what we do is through smell. So we're smelling the aromatic changes. We're going to be visually able to see the color, but you're also going to start to see how those sugars, how those complex chemicals are developing in the roast.
Okay, so we're at our last food location for tonight. It's called Union. And I'm going to try like another fish dish because I feel like coming to Maine, you shouldn't have anything else but fish. So I've had lobster, mussels. I'm going to try like Soleil. So I'm really excited about that. And then we're going to go across the street to the Symphony. All right, let's get in here and see what this dish looks like. So how has the trip been for you guys so far?
It's amazing. Loved it.
So ladies, tell us who you are, where you work, and why we should visit Portland again. Portland, Maine, that is.
I'm Kristen Levesque of Kristen Levesque PR and Marketing, and I actually live here in Portland, Maine. And I think you should come and see our vibrant art and cultural scene here. We were rated #1 city by Bon Appetit magazine in 2018, and it's just, it's all happening here in Portland.
It's cute. And I came here in 2005 for a Brock tour, which I'll tell you guys about another time. But now, tell me, how did you find me, and why did you ask me to come on this trip?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, like, the other influences on Anaya, the cute married couple, like their stuff is like fierce. So for me putting together a show, it means a lot because I have friends that come right behind me and do exactly what I do. And you know, let's be honest, as a black person, you're told Maine, you know, there are none of us there, but gosh, this is the Black History Tour today.
Yeah.
This city, guys, the foundation of the city, like, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So what do you do, and what is your goal to bring more visitors to Portland?
So my name's Milena Gotti. I work for GLP Films, and we are a marketing agency. We work with tourism groups all around the world, and we do content marketing. We do storytelling, essentially. And so when we were contacted by Portland to help tell their story, we were really excited about it because it really gave us the opportunity to showcase some things that people don't necessarily know about Portland and about Maine, like what you're talking about with, you know, a lot of the Black history that we have in Portland is something that people don't necessarily think about when they think about Maine, but it really is a big part of the foundation. And so I think for us, you know, when we were searching for the team that was going to do this trip, we really wanted a diverse group of people to really represent that history, and we feel like we have a great group here. Yeah.
All right, everybody, cheers! Cheers!
To Portland.
Yes. To Portland. Sorry I couldn't get any of this performance for you guys, but of course, you know I went over to YouTube on the Portland Symphony Orchestra page, and I pulled footage from a previous performance. So sit back and enjoy. You too. Okay, I need to come back here and and just chillax. Oh yeah, I'm coming back to this hotel. Hey guys, so I'm still in Portland. My flight leaves a little bit later and I'm so glad I stayed. It's so cute. It kind of reminds me of Old Port, Montreal, and they have a lot of little mom and pop stores here. So I'm hoping that they can keep this spirit alive because I like the fact that these are independently owned stores. You see clothing stores, ice cream stores, just things that you would think are family owned. So I hope they can keep that spirit alive here in Portland and not become one of those places where the chains swoop in and take over everything. But you have to come and visit. Like, look at this. See what I'm talking about? Another cute little street, independently owned stores. This is so adorable. Oh my God, I miss seeing this. Like, it'd be interesting to talk to all the owners. Look at this. The Bar Bites, Freak Street, Cole Jewelers. All of these independently owned stores. And guys, look at this. My goodness, a piece of the Berlin Wall. Gosh, this is incredible. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Getaway for a Day, journeying into this wonderful seaside town with me, Alicia Renee. But don't fret, come on back for the next episode, my friends, now that this wonderful journey has now come to an end. Bye, y'all.